All right. Good night, peoples, or whenever time you hear this. This is the Good Shepherd. I'm broadcasting with a good friend from the Gamers at Large, Andre of GVGNIU. I said it wrong. Anyways, we're going to be talking about why we are multiplat gamers, giving examples of such, and then we're going to move on to the final topic, that is Capcom. We'll let my good friend Andre start it off.
Okay, well,
Introduce
you
yourself.
throwing me a hot potato there like that, but it's okay. I'm cool with that.
Oh, I could
But
I could go first. I just figured you could at least introduce yourself.
yeah, well, like he said, I'm Andre of GVGINU. I know he slipped up, but it's okay. Everybody does, so I don't really worry about it. But that's short for Great Video Game Ideas Not Used, for those who may not know. Just so you know that now. But wow, 5 reasons I'm a multi-plat gamer.
Yeah, well, I
Well,
mean, go ahead.
five
Okay, I'll make it
reasons
easy.
or what
I'll
we
make
get.
it easy for you. I'm gonna give you an example. All right, good peoples. As I said before, I'm the Good Shepherd. You guys are on my channel, so you already know this. Um, we'll start off. I'm gonna break it down by the consoles. That way, I can give an example of why I'm multi-plat in the first place.
Okay, yeah, we go with
Just
that.
just to make it easier. So I'm gonna start off with Microsoft first. Xbox One, Halo Collection, Killer Instinct, Need for Speed. Well, I'm not sure if that's on Xbox One or not, or if it's the PC version. Anyways, um, Scaleborn, that platinum thing looked awesome. Sunset Overdrive. Those are 5 reasons. I could go into detail on that later. I'm just trying to keep it simple for now.
Well, I feel like my list is going to mostly mirror yours because, yeah, I'm definitely Scaleborn. I'm looking at that. Been a big Halo fan since that game has come out. So definitely looking at that Master Chief collection, and it's making me want to buy that. Sunset Overdrive looks like it's going to be fun, and I love wacky little games like that. So that's definitely on my list. Killer Instinct because I love the series. Maybe not as much as I like Street Fighter, but I do appreciate it for what it is, and I would like to actually get to enjoy it some more. And from what I've heard, Shadow Fox is actually pretty good. So,
Hmm.
and my last game, wow, there was one other one, and I can't remember the name of it right now. I'm trying to think about it.
What's it about?
Shoot.
Like Titanfall or
Nah, because Titanfall, I had thought about getting an Xbox One for, but then I was like, I can get it on my 360, so I don't really need to.
hmm.
But damn it, what was it?
Well, look at us
Shoot.
get back to it.
You
I
know, we
just
can get
want,
back to that because there was.
yeah,
I'll remember it sometime down the line while we're randomly talking, and it'll probably come out then. So
here you go.
we
No
can go
worries.
ahead.
This
Oh,
is
you
just
know what?
freestyle, bro.
Gears of War. That's what it
Gears
is.
of War. Oh
Yeah,
yes, yes, good choice. Gears of
Gears.
War.
I was trying. I was like, because they made sure they purchased the rights to that, so nobody else could have it. So yeah, I'd have to go there for Gears.
Yep, that's on my radar too. And then moving on to Sony. 5 reasons. It doesn't necessarily need to be games, but 5 reasons why you would get a PS4 one day.
Okay, well, I'm definitely looking at No Man's Sky. I mean, unless I decide to like build a PC, then I'll get it on that. But otherwise, I'll probably pick it up for PS4. Um, haven't really been a Little Big Planet fan, but at the same time, it does look kind of interesting. So I could
Okay.
see myself getting one for that.
Okay.
Um, shoot.
Well, for the
Also,
record, go ahead.
yeah, I'm trying to think because they didn't show a whole lot of exclusive stuff. I mean, obviously, I have a feeling they're probably going to be coming out with another God of War, and I love mythology and stuff like that, and God of War is right
Hmm.
up my alley for
Oh
that.
yeah.
But heck, Sony didn't really show a whole lot that I really clicked with. I guess that wasn't anywhere else.
I mean,
Oh,
well,
hold on.
well,
Isn't Evil Within supposed to be a Sony only?
Evil Within. I'm not 100% sure on that. It
I
probably is
look,
though.
if it is, then yeah, that's another reason.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, the five is just a general base. If you have less than five or more than five, feel free. We just don't want to make it like a 25, 30 list because
Oh gosh,
if I give my Wii U version, that's really gonna be 30 something different things practically.
right now, yeah, that would. I think we'd be sitting in the 30s or the 40s somewhere right now on that one.
Yep. And then anything else before I put my contribution on this one?
Nope, I think you're good. I think. Oh, you know what? Nope, no, never mind. That's Microsoft. I was thinking Project Spark, but you're still good. You're good.
Oh, you can throw Project Spark on the Microsoft side. That's fine.
Yeah.
All right. Well, for me, it'll be Final Fantasy 15 on PlayStation 4. Final Fantasy 15, Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse. That's a multi. Those both of them are multiplats though. Kingdom Hearts 3. That's also multiplat. Damn. Oh, Destiny. That's an exclusive. Well, PC
No,
as well.
that's
PC as
no.
well. PC is,
I think Xbox One and 360 are getting it too.
Destiny really?
Yeah, I think they are. I think Sony's getting like exclusive content, but I think
Oh,
360 and Xbox One are getting it too,
damn.
and and it'll be on PS3.
So wait, you're telling me the reasons for me to own a PlayStation or Microsoft, they're multiplats anyway, so I could kind of flip flop between the two?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, I would pick more or less if I was getting Destiny. I'd probably get it on PS3 or PS4 for the extra content that'll be there.
Ah, because if that's the case, I might actually go to Xbox for the first time. Because I played on Xbox a lot because my brother owned it and my cousin owned it, but I've never personally owned an Xbox. So, I mean, I love Sony. I've been with Sony from when they first came out, but they're looking kind of dismal at the moment
I
for
mean,
me.
I'm pretty sure they got some stuff up their sleeve, but they just haven't put it out there so that we know what's coming.
Yeah, that's what. But I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, I was gonna try to get it this year, but right now there's no reason really for me to buy a PlayStation 4 this year. I might as well wait till 2015.
Yeah, I was looking at the same thing. That's
Because that's what I'm saying. Like, if you look at the board of the conferences, most of the really good games coming out aren't coming out till next year.
yep, and
That's a
they'll
little
definitely most of
disappointing.
them will be on both.
And see what sucks is when we point stuff out like this, it makes us like, oh, you're just a Nintendo fanboy. I'm like, no, I'm a gamer. I want good games. Wherever the good games are, I'm gonna be there. Problem is, I don't really see any good games on the PS4 or the Xbox One. Well, at least not enough for me to purchase the system at this moment.
It's not even that there aren't games; it's just that the games that are there are everywhere else. That's
Exactly. They're multi-plat engines. And when I think about it, that's kind of why I had a PlayStation in the first place. I got it for the multiplats. Nintendo was like my base, and then PlayStation covered whatever Nintendo missed.
yeah, pretty much. And that's
Wow.
why I like to have more than one. Because people think the oh you're a fanboy for liking one. No, you're not a fanboy for liking one more than the other. That doesn't mean you don't like the other ones. It's just that you prefer that one over them.
It's because of the content. If they had better content elsewhere, I'll tell you right now, and I pissed off some of the, I guess, Nintendo fanboys or Nintendo pursuers the other day. But I said it once a while back, and I meant it. I have loyalty for none. I go where the good games are at, plain and simple.
That's basically my loyalty. Loyalty is to the games, not the
Yeah,
company.
exactly. And that was, remember, that's the little rant I did on my little short video. I was like, it's not about game console owners. We're gamers. We should be talking about the games, not the game system.
Yeah, people are overlooking that. I don't get it, but hey, that's what this modern day gamer wants to do.
Don't get me started on the modern day gamer. Anyways, oh, I guess Nintendo time. You want to go first or shall I?
I'll let you go first because I'm pretty sure you're gonna name everything I'm looking at anyway.
All right. Well, technically, my current list is 24 items long for Nintendo, sadly, because for Microsoft I had 8, for Sony I had 13. and for Nintendo I have 24. I just want to point that out. I guess if I really have to drill it down, my reasons for having the top 5 ones for Wii U would be the new Legend of Zelda. Come on, y'all seen that trailer? It was short, but it was beautiful.
But that's cartoony, man. It's cartoony. It don't use no real graphics.
And this is where I tell people I go gameplay, fun factor, graphics, sound, track, and then replayability. That's how I go for my games. Gameplay, fun factor, graphics, soundtrack, replayability. That's how I roll. Always been that way.
That's how generally most people should do it, but they don't. They don't think that way.
Hmm. Silence is golden. Anyways, where was I, good sir?
You said Zelda for the Wii U.
Oh yes,
And
yes,
you
yes.
got that was all you got because I had to throw my little joke in there.
That's fine. That's how we roll, anyways. X. Xenoblade Chronicles X.
Oh yes, I'm going to enjoy the hell out of that.
Then I'm gonna put these three, and it'll probably piss people off, but Nintendo, their network, it's free.
Free to everyone.
Free to everyone. And then number 4, backwards compatibility. Say it with me, folks. Backwards compatibility. That's beautiful.
That
That
sounds like a
imme-
seminar.
that immediately expands your gaming library right off the bat.
Well, yeah, with we having like tons of games. I know there's a lot of shovelware on there, but there are really some gems out there too if people really want to look.
And
And they
then,
all get upscaled.
yep. And then just to jump on the bandwagon, kind of, sort of, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze.
Okay, I can see that. I can get with that list. That's a good one.
There's a lot more, but I'm just leaving those 5 for now. That way I can give you a chance to say stuff.
Okay. So since you already named those things, I'll leave those things alone and go elsewhere. Because Bayonetta 1 and 2 are looking beautiful to me.
That's on my list as well. Yep.
Yeah.
Check.
Definitely Hyrule Warriors because
Check.
we get to play as multiple different characters from the Zelda universe, and we still don't know 5 of the characters. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm pretty sure Ganon is one of them.
I think in the same as
Hoping
well.
he is anyway.
He better be. You're gonna have a lot of piss fans otherwise.
Yeah, he better be. Then Splatoon because I am going to love that game. I mean I'm not the biggest shooter
yes.
fan, but Splatoon gives me that Jet Force Gemini kind of feel. That's how I
You know
felt
what?
looking at it.
That was the first time since Turok Dinosaur Hunters and Golden Eye that I've been this hyped for a shooter. Truly hyped for a shooter.
And I can understand why, because it's not the same old crap. It's different. It's not everybody's generic, watered down, or I'm gonna shoot you in the face and you die type of game. It's okay. We have wacky weapons, and we can blow you up.
Some people may hate me for saying this, but it's like the Mario Kart of shooters.
You know what? I was thinking the same thing. I was gonna go there with that. And we all know the granddaddy of them all right this moment, Super Smash Bros.
Indeed. But I have to drop this honorable mention because people are sleeping on this beautiful game because of the difficulty. Wonderful 101. Come
Oh,
on,
people
people.
sleep on anything difficult. People, I'm looking. Look, Devil's Third is probably going to be hard as all hell.
Oh,
And
yes,
people going
that's
to
on
get
my
mad
list too.
because the game is difficult and they can't just run through it in an hour.
Yep. And just because I felt like it, not a Star Fox.
Oh yes, even though we got trolled with Star Fox, but
Yeah,
yeah,
Miyamoto, you such and such.
I do. I wish I could kick. I wish I could have kicked him in the nuts. I'm sorry, but that's he made me mad.
That was the first time in a long time Miyamoto pissed me off. I was hyped and mad at the same time.
They were like, "I love you, but I want to choke you to death."
Pretty much. Pokeken fighters, I don't care what anybody says. That's gonna. I don't sure how good it will be, but I'm sure Nintendo will do it justice.
I'm pretty sure it's going to be interesting, especially with those amiibo figures.
Oh yes, that's right. I
So
didn't even think about that part. Duh.
yeah, get figures that you can use across multiple games. That's a good idea.
Oh yes. Oh yes. All right. Just so we don't linger too much, although we could always, we ad libs, so whatever. Let's move on to Capcom, its current state, and what do you think should be done? And you're mute. Okay, I'll speak my mind. All right. Everybody says it. I'm sure other people have to say otherwise. Um, I think personally, Nintendo should buy Capcom. I think out of the big three, Nintendo will do Capcom justice. I mean, I'm sure Microsoft could do something with it, and probably Sony as well. But me, Nintendo's my base. So I'll tell you right now, I personally think Nintendo can do wonders with their IPs. Even if they don't buy the company outright, they should at least buy certain IPs. I mean, think of it. Mega Man X reboot with like a 3D World-ish type engine or Wonderful One type engine. Mega Man X in glorious 3D, running around, destructible environments, being able to wall jump, climb, explore.
I think you sold me. I think you sold me. And I'm sorry, I was trying to respond, but my mic fell, so I had to pick it back up.
Oh, okay, okay. You know, like Beautiful Joe.
Oh gosh, I would
Imagine,
love to see that come back.
imagine a Beautiful Joe. Like they redid the original Beautiful Joe, but they make it a mix. Like they'll have certain parts of the stage where it's like straight up like the Wonderful 101 engine where they're running around, and like once you get into a closed area, it switches to like a pseudo 2D version, kind of like how Tropical Freeze is, and then you run around inside that like building and just go to town. And then once you leave the building, it switches back.
I could get down with that as long as the controls were right. I could work with that.
Of course.
So and we know how Nintendo is about their controls. They are perfectionist.
They'll test it, test it some more, test it one more
They'll
time,
test it till they
test it
drive
again.
themselves crazy.
Pretty much. And then Street Fighter 5, enough said. Forget the ultras, the extras, the supers, the arcade edition, the hyper alpha. Just move on to 5. Just move on to 5, people.
They actually move the story forward somewhere
Pretty much.
because Street Fighter has ended at 1999 so far.
Yeah, it really has. 4 doesn't really count. Street Fighter 3 was the last one. Um, Breath of Fire. Come on, that was
Oh
one of the most
yes.
beautiful RPG series of all times. What happened? And they
Uh,
want to make it mobile? You've got to be kidding me.
yeah, they,
Nintendo
they
jump in and do it justice.
they really dropped the ball on that as far as I'm concerned.
That's ridiculous.
I'm just like,
I shake my head at this nonsense. And then
yeah.
Final Fight. A reboot of Final Fight. Imagine Final Fight in a full 3D environment. All that good old fashioned butt kicking, just destructible
Go ahead.
environments. Go
Yes,
ahead.
that would be beautiful.
Imagine that. You just smash a trash can into
Hey,
some thug, break a window, jump into the building. Inside the building is a bunch of thugs. You fight all the way through the building. You jump out through the door. There's more thugs out in the street. You keep going.
there's only one or two teams I would like to see make a Final Fight game,
Go for
and
it.
that is either Team Ninja outside of
Nice, nice.
Capcom. I'm saying Team
Yeah, yeah.
Ninja or what's the team that the guy that left Team Ninja's got? I forgot his studio's name. The
I
one that's
can't even.
working on Devil's Third.
Oh, oh yeah, yeah. Crap. Now I forgot his name. He's also the one who worked with who created Ninja Gaiden and
Yeah, that's
helped
why.
recreate. I
That's
forgot
what
his
I'm
name.
saying. It either have to be Team Ninja or his studio to do it for them destructible environments and for it to be
Oh
beautiful and
heck yeah.
flashy.
Oh yeah. They don't even need to add new characters. Just have the same. It could literally be the same story, just polish it up, and then just graphics galore and destructible environments, open
Well,
worldish
I would
kind of.
say a polished story along with like some voice acting for the characters, good voice acting, not
Actually, true.
not
At this
not
point, you might as well.
not Shenmue type voice acting or Final Fight Streetwise type voice acting because that was bad voice acting.
True, true.
But give me some Resident Evil not Revelations. I'm trying to think of the movie. Resident Evil Degeneration type of voice acting and we'll be okay.
Okay, not bad. Revelations wasn't too bad. I mean, it was a little tacky here and there, but it was passable, I think. Or
Yeah,
maybe,
but I want to go for the movie quality voice acting.
gotcha, gotcha. Okay, well, those are my five little contributions. What do you have to say on the topic?
Well, I was going to say, hey, they could go back and redo the entire classic Mega Man series all together.
Oh, that too. Or maybe make a whole new alternate timeline, like restart it from the beginning and go in a slightly different direction. Like there's
Well,
no Mega Man X.
that's what the Net Battle series was basically for, and that went to
Oh,
Star Force, but it
oh
never
yeah,
really
yeah,
got
yeah.
past that.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. I forgot about that.
And then yeah, you basically said a few of the ones I was thinking of. I would like to see them go back and get some of the older IPs that have been forgotten, like Forgotten Worlds. That would
Forgotten
be
Worlds.
lovely to go back and get
Oh,
that.
okay.
Maybe a remake of Knights of the Round,
Oh, dude. Oh my God, I forgot about that
where you
series.
actually have King Arthur's 12,
Oh
not 12, but
man.
the 12 generals from King Arthur's army. I think that's what
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah, it was them. 12.
It's him and then 11 others. 'Cause it wasn't just
It
him,
was,
Percival,
oh
and
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Lancelot.
yeah. It
It
was
was like
Percival, Lancelot.
I can't think of all their names,
Crap.
but
Yeah, I get you. I know. I just can't remember the names either right now. But
and make it in the style of Guardian Heroes.
oh my goodness, you sir, I commend you. That's beautiful right
I
there.
mean, it's practically the same type of engine anyway, but Guardian Heroes was quite a bit more advanced. So
It
I would love to
was.
see that.
I forgot about
Um,
that beautiful IP. Well, that game was the
oh,
what? Oh,
and Power Stone. Power Stone.
Power Stone was
Bring
one of my
back my
favorite games on Dreamcast.
bring back my damn Power Stone. I would
Yes,
love to
Rival
see that.
Schools, Power Stone. Um,
And I was just about to say Rival School, so you got my other one.
oh man, Capcom, you
they
guys, you
they're
have
sitting on so many IPs that they don't use that would generate money for them. And the bad thing is Nintendo's doing the same thing, but Nintendo might actually take some of theirs and actually use
You know the
them the right
sad
way.
part? If Capcom actually truly tried and did it correct, without even being a console maker, they could technically run the whole gaming industry with their IPs alone.
Yeah, they could.
I shake my head at these people.
They definitely could, but they're not. That's the problem.
Ah, Capcom, Capcom, Capcom. Nintendo, if you're listening, buy Capcom and do what should be done. Come on, guys.
Need to make a new hashtag. Hashtag Nintendo Save Capcom or hashtag Nintendo Save Mega Man.
Pretty much. Yeah, at
Put
the
that.
very least,
Put it on
save
Twitter
Mega Man.
everywhere.
Well, I'm pretty much done for the moment, unless you want to just randomly talk and elaborate on certain things, good sir.
I mean, well, I could sit and talk Capcom and Nintendo all day. I mean, plus if Nintendo bought Capcom, they could do the one IP I would love to see: Nintendo Cross Capcom.
Oh, I actually wrote on here, not really Nintendo Cross Capcom, although that would be awesome. They should make a title called Capcom All Out War. Like all of their fighting game IPs, just throw them all together and just go at it. Imagine like Darkstalkers, um, Lost World, Street Fighter. Crap. What other fighting stuff do they have?
They had dang it, what was that damn dinosaur game?
That's Lost World.
That is?
Yeah.
Okay,
At least I think
I
that's
guess
what
I
it's
forgot
called.
the name.
Oh, Red
Um,
Planet. I think it's Red
yeah,
Planet.
Red Planet. That's what I
Red
was thinking.
Planet.
They also had Plasma Sword.
Oh yeah, Plasma Sword. And then
Fucking
they could even pull in other stuff like
damn it, what's that?
Strider, Bionic Commando, Captain
Yeah,
Commander. Bring in
yeah, I was already thinking of those too.
Strider. Throw them all in there. They're perfect for fighting.
Hell,
Bring in
they
the
wouldn't
Final
even have
Fight
to
crew.
put. They wouldn't even have to put them in a fighting game. You could literally take Strider and Captain Commando and put them in one game together. That would be a
Oh, that'd be
platformer, an
epic.
action platformer like the last Strider game was,
Yeah, that would be awesome.
and
Or
put
they could
all of
even make
Captain
their own
Commando's
version.
team in the game.
Oh yeah, they could do that for the platform, and they could even create. Imagine like Capcom's own version of Smash Brothers. That'd be insane.
Oh, they tried doing that with Beautiful Joe. Beautiful Joe Red Hot Rumble. It's
You
on
know,
the GameCube.
I didn't play that one.
I
I
have
can't
it.
believe that slipped under my radar.
I have that one. I see.
Oh
That's why they
man,
need to do like a beautiful. They need to make a Beautiful Joe HD
collection.
remaster collection
Oh
of Beautiful
yes,
Joe 1 and 2 with all of the content from both of those games
but
and Red Hot Rumble on it.
but Capcom shouldn't do it. As in, they should let Nintendo run the show on that redone. That way, it's actually a true HD remaster.
Yeah. I mean, the art style in and of itself would hold up pretty well as it is, but they could pull a Wind Waker HD on us and make
Exactly.
it look even better.
You're speaking my language, my man. You're speaking my
So I
language.
would go for it. If they announced that tomorrow, my money would be sitting there waiting on
Man, I'd be take my wallet
it.
and just throw it in the direction. Here.
I'd be like, here, Nintendo, it's yours. It's yours. You can take it.
Exactly.
I'm not going to need it anymore.
Ah, so much potential.
I
So much
mean,
potential.
but there's one other party I could see purchasing Capcom, and that would be Valve.
You know what? That'd be perfect. Cause Steam, oh man, they could just mass produce all these. Okay, I could see that. I could see
Yeah,
that.
they would. Plus, at that point, Capcom could retain their third-party licensing for all of the consoles.
Okay, true, true.
I wouldn't really want to see them go to Sony. Well, Sony probably wouldn't even really want to risk purchasing Capcom right now as it is. And Microsoft, I'm sorry, but not retro, Rare. That's all I gotta say. Rare.
Wow. Oh, you know, I forgot. I was supposed to say our five. It doesn't have to be our top five, but five of our favorite games of all time and why.
Oh, okay. Well, as a beat 'em up fan, Streets of Rage, because it did so many things with the side-scrolling brawler game that haven't been done in one in a long time.
Double
So
Dragon. I forgot about that. Wait, Capcom on it or Konami? I think
I
I
don't
think
know if
Capcom.
they owned it, but I think they might have licensed out to make a couple of the games.
Hmm.
I,
Okay.
I, I don't know for sure though. Last I remember, I think SNK Playmore had the licensing to Double Dragon because they made that fighting game.
Oh, okay. All right, all right.
Um,
SNK. It'd be
shoot.
funny if they bought Capcom.
No, I could see, somebody said that, but I could see a merger for SNK and Capcom. It'd be sort of like Square Enix, the Square Enix
Yep.
merger.
Yep.
At that
Yep.
point, there would be no excuse to make a decent fighting game because I'm sorry, SNK makes better fighting games than Capcom does.
Yep.
As much as I
Does
love Capcom, SNK makes better fighting games,
does
at least
SNK
from the
make
2D standpoint.
Did they make the Semi Showdown one? SNK?
Yeah, Samurai Showdown, Last Blade, Art of
They need to
Fighting,
they need to make a
Fatal
reboot of that
Fury,
series. Yep, Feel Free, Out of Fighting. I
King of
wanna
Fighters, which is
Yep,
my
King of
all-time
Fighters.
favorite.
Oh yeah. Battle Arena to Shinden, who owns that?
I don't remember. I don't know who owns that right now.
Battle Arena to Shinden needs to come back because they could rival Soul Calibur. In my humble opinion. If done
Rival
right.
and
If done right.
crossover.
Say that
Yep.
again?
No, I'm sorry, my phone slipped. I said rival and crossover. That would be
Hmm.
Well, I would love to see a freaking Samurai Showdown Soul Calibur crossover, but we're going a little too far with that right now. So
Yeah,
I'll
but
leave that one be.
that will either create fangasms or make the biggest fan rage you'll ever see.
Probably both.
Yeah. It's like, no, you're ruining my series.
I would love to see Haomaru against Mitsurugi.
Oh
It just
man.
it's a perfect match to me.
Hell yeah. Whole model.
And that name is just epic in and of itself.
I know, man. I can say that all day. Like Shosha. Whole model. But
See
yeah.
Taki up against Hanzo. I think Hanzo will win, but I'd like to see the fight.
Yep. Nakoruru versus Songmina.
Wow, that would be an interesting battle. But
Yep.
I don't know who will win that one.
Exactly. That's why I said it. Oh my goodness.
Well, we drifted off subject, but
Yes, we did. Oh, okay. You're talking about five of our favorite, or at least
this,
memorable games.
said Streets of Rage.
Right.
Another one. Well, Strider is on that list because
Right.
Strider is just amazingly epic, and whenever Capcom does put it out, it's good, but they don't put it out a whole lot.
Okay.
Which I'm happy they don't, because that means the game is always going to be good. I just don't like that every 2 generations thing. I would like
It
at
goes
least
a
one a
little too
generation.
long. Yeah, a little too long.
One a generation is good for me.
Mm-hmm.
Um, damn. I'm drawing a blank on the game. I can see it in my head. I can't. Oh, Sector Z, which was actually Captain Commando. That was
Okay.
NES though, but I would love to see that come back.
Why
It would
not?
be interesting. And then another Captain Commando brawler because I love brawlers.
Oh, I love a good brawler.
I enjoy brawlers, but I think Captain Commando himself just needs more games.
Oh yeah, we need some more brawlers. That's
I'm
why
like, how the
Bayonetta's
hell?
gonna blow up.
How is his name Capcom and he gets no games?
Oh yeah, the duh, Captain. That's true. Yeah, that's sad, dude.
And I guess the last thing I can think of, because I don't want to make this too long. I would love to, and this is an old Sega game, but Chikan is Forever, man. I would love to see that get redone.
Oh, nice, nice, nice.
That was what God of War was before there was a God of War.
Okay, cool, cool. Well, me, everybody knows I'm a I play all genres, but I am a huge RPG fan first and foremost. So I'll start off my list with Final Fantasy six.
Respectable,
Final
respectable.
Fantasy six.
I'll go with that.
Imagine Final Fantasy six with today's graphics. Oh my God.
It would be amazing. But almost any of the original almost any of the original 1 to 9 would be great with today's
Well,
graphics.
true. Well, I mean, seven would break the board, but I personally, this is where I piss off a lot of people. I think six is better than seven. The only reason seven is better is because it's bigger, because better graphics, etc. on PlayStation. Imagine they put six updated and seven side by side. That would, oh man, like if they do a collection, like all the first, well, they already remastered 10, so 1 through 9. Nah, Square Enix can't afford that. That won't fly. That won't fly. Anyways, Final Fantasy Tactics. I'll just say Final Fantasy series because there's way too many good games. Breath of Fire, but I already said that for Capcom. Um, Suikoden, the Suikoden series. That game right there. I wasn't feeling the last couple ones, but Suikoden changed RPG gaming for me. Uh, let's see, Tenchu. Now that felt more like a real ninja
Yes,
game.
Tenchu. I would
Tenchu.
love to see that come back.
I
I would
love
love to see
Tenchu.
that.
Tenchu was
Shoot, I
beautiful.
was trying to think of when the last one was done that actually felt as good as the first few games did. That was a while ago.
I've only played the first two Tenchu, so if there's anything after that, I don't know what to tell you. But
I
those
think the
games
last one
stuck
that I
with
actually
me.
liked was on PS2.
Yeah, it was. I played. I think I played two on PS2. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't play. I haven't played the one that was on the Wii though, so I don't know if I like that one or not.
Oh, I never played it either. But now that you brought that on my radar, I'm gonna have to look that up. But I loved Tenchu. It felt more closer to real ninja. I mean, they still were a little too graphic and violent. I mean, not graphic and violent, too loud and noisy for true ninja stuff. But I can dig that. Tenchu was awesome. That's anybody who likes ninjas should play that game at least once. That series. That right there can give Ninja Gaiden a run for their money.
Yeah, that was one of that was one of the better ninja series out there.
Let's
So
see.
I could definitely see that.
Let's see. Already brought up Samurai Showdown. Already brought up Darkstalkers, Fatal Fury. I'm not even gonna say Metroid. Vandal Hearts. I love that game. I loved it and I hated that game. Look that up. Vandal Hearts on the PlayStation. And I guess I will say Two Rock Dinosaur Hunter.
Okay, that's cool. Ooh, I got
But
a
I don't
couple
know about
others to
the.
name.
Go ahead, go for it.
No, I just got a couple others. This one obscure RPG that I fell in love with. Shadow Hearts. Love that series.
Shadow Hearts.
Midway was the one. Midway originally made it. I don't know who owns the rights to it now, but Midway
Oh,
used to
I'm gonna
make
look
it.
it up. That sounds familiar. I'm gonna write that down. Shadow Hearts.
Yeah. Shadow Hearts. Crap. Dang it! I had another. Oh, Ogre Battle 64. I would love to
Oh,
see
Ogre
that
Battle.
game remade.
Yes, yes, Ogre Battle. Good one, good one, good one.
But specifically the 64 one because I like that battle system on it. I really want to see that one redone, remastered, in full HD graphics, 60
Yes.
frames a second. I don't care if it's 1080p as long as it's HD.
Yeah, I mean, as long
Give
as
me
the
that
game
60
runs
frames.
smoothly. Yeah.
Give me that 60 frames. I'm good to go.
What about 59 frames per second?
I don't care. Hey, as long as it's close. Hey, they can go with 45 and I'll be happy.
Well, I mean, the human eye could only detect up to 28 frames anyway.
But I'm worried about smoothness and responsiveness, so that's all I'm worried. I'd be happy either way.
True, true. I feel you on that. All
And
right.
as odd as it might sound, I would like to see Quest redone and actually worked on and made better.
Okay.
Quest 64 anyway.
Okay, that was pretty decent. What about Illusion of Gaia?
I really didn't get to play that, so I don't know much about it, but I was interested in it. So
Okay.
hey,
Let's go with
if they
something.
brought out an updated one, I'd be looking forward to it.
Okay, let's make it something you're more familiar with that is very similar. Secret of Mana, then.
Okay, yeah. If it's like that, then yes.
Okay,
That
cool, cool, cool.
would be a definite yes.
All right. Well, I don't want to drag this on, so unless there's something you'd like to say in closing, good sir, let's wrap up this my first actual Hangout broadcast. Yay, number one of God knows how many. Ah, would you? Hello. All right. Well, Andre's taking care of whatever he's taking care of. This is the Good Shepherd of gamers at large. Just sharing my thoughts on gaming. I'll have a lot more content to come soon. I'll actually, not this ad lib, but actual broken down, detailed videos. Thank you for listening. And my good friend Andre of GVGINU.
Thank you for having me. It was nice to have this little discussion and have a little bit of nostalgia hit me. So, but yeah, I enjoyed it. But everybody here, you probably if you check my channel out, you probably hear me say this a lot, and it's my favorite tagline. But I always say it: enjoy your games.
Awesome. Now, peoples, I'm gonna have a lot more content coming out, and feel free to contact myself or Andre. Um, but just in light of what we're talking about, I'd like to hear your thoughts on why you game. And if you're a multi-plat gamer, why are you a multi-plat gamer? And if you're only one console gamer, why are you only on that one console? Just feel free to put that in the comments. I'll read them, and when I get the chance, I'll respond, and maybe we'll even make a new video on that topic alone. Any more input, Andre, before we close out?
Nope, I'm good to go.
All right. All the best, people. Take care.